Hello everybody, Flik here. It's time for yet another Let's Look At, and today we are looking at Stronghold Kingdoms by Firefly Studios. This is my tiny, very insignificant little village here, which is very much like the place I really live, to be honest. For those who don't know, the Stronghold games are kind of like, I don't want to be mean-spirited, but comparing them to a kind of budget Age of Empires is the way I would describe it. I didn't play any of them because I was very much into the Age of Empire games when I was younger. My sister, however, did play the Stronghold games, so that's why I'm vaguely familiar with them. Stronghold Kingdoms is a bit different in the sense that this is a online-based, free-to-play, conquering the world type game. Although I've decided to conquer Scotland in my very small way. What I love is all the names are actually accurate. So I was looking for my areas here, so I decided to go into Stirlingshire because that's the closest thing to where I actually am. So then I went into Stirlingshire, and the names are all right. Now, I live in such a small, insignificant village in real life. It isn't on here. However, a lot of the places vaguely nearby me are. Like, let's see here. What have we got? We've got Bannockburn and Stirling, Bridge of Allen, Tillabuddy, Dunblane, Alva, Alloa, Kincardine, Dunfermline, Pools of Muckert, Kinross, Greenloaning, Glenrothes, Kicardy. Yep, Caldy, my mistake. Either way, so I like that it's accurate. I assume that it's accurate for everywhere in the UK. I mean, I'm afraid my geography outside of Scotland is pretty horrific, so I couldn't tell you if this is accurate for the south of England, for example, or we're getting into Wales here almost. Anyone from Wales watch my videos? Wow, there's some really advanced little... Yeah, so, what is the point of Stronghold Kingdoms? It takes the basic siege gameplay of the Stronghold games and adds this kind of risk-type thing to it. Now, because I am a new player and I've only been playing for... I was going to say half an hour, but it's actually more... Let me check the time. I've been playing for about an hour and a half, I think. Bloody hell. Time flies. So I have a new player protection on, so I can't actually be attacked for 4 days. Now that seems like a long time, however, the pace of the game is a lot slower than you might be expecting, and if you are looking for some kind of super fast, ultra exhilarating experience, this may not be for you. Things are very much at a slow pace. You're not going to be constantly waging wars or battles against players, a la something like Age of Empires. And it's funny that I get around to being offered a chance to play this, because I've been recently replaying the HD version of Age of Empires 2. Which I got gifted in the Christmas sale. So yeah, I've zoomed back in here. Now, as I was saying, this is my tiny, insignificant village here. I believe I'm part of the Bannockburn. I don't know what the term is again. But either way, we're kind of like, we have this one lord. I'm not sure if it is a player. I guess it is. A player called Little Bear, who is Prince rank, whereas I am peasant rank. So yeah, I've got a long way to go, clearly. So this is my little village, and all these other villages are player-made villages. The red markers and... the moving red markers and also the static ones are the AI. So I believe this is like a siege camp, if I remember correctly. Yeah, enemy siege camp, and then there's like wolves running wild. These are AI targets you can attack and scout out and generally test your metal against. I'm not sure where that is. Oh, that's where you can found a new village if you want, but it costs a lot of gold. So don't worry, the game doesn't just look like this. This is just kind of the overview I'm looking at here. I can go into my actual village by pressing this button here. I don't have much here so far. I've got a couple of resource gatherings here, the wood and stone. That's my town centre type thing. That's a hovel for my peasants. That's a tavern, I think. That's the inn. Okay, and then there's the brewery. I don't think it's working currently because I don't have enough peasants. You get more peasants to your place by raising your honour and popularity, and I get a new peasant in 7 minutes, so we might actually see that happening once I get back to this. And I think that's also a dairy farm. So I'm producing a lot of materials right now. I will get into the free-to-play model, by the way, as I usually do with free-to-play games, but always keep in mind, as I always say when I do free-to-play games, that everything you're seeing can be tried by you utterly for free. So always keep that in mind when you're judging this game. You don't have to pay anything if you don't want to play it. But there may also be pay-to-win mechanics, although it doesn't really apply to something like this in the interim, I believe. But we'll see, I'll show you in a second after I go over the basics. So the idea is, in very typical RTS fashion, you research buildings and then you build buildings using the resources you're gathering of wood, stone, food, and that's my total population, and that's how many spare peasants I have, which right now is 0 because they're all currently busy. And then I can unlock more. How do you unlock more? Well, you spend research points. So I guess I should have a quick look at this. I am currently researching a bunch of stuff. I have premium coins. I was given the Steam starter pack, and I probably should have mentioned that sooner, but you can get the game on Steam. I believe you can also just download it directly from them. I'll link the Steam store page so you can have a look at what you get in the same starter pack I'm playing as. I think you get a bunch of premium coins which will let you stack up researches rather than only being able to do the one. They let you move buildings that you've created rather than having to delete and rebuild. And they give you access to more booster packs, and I'll show you what those are when we get that far. So right now I'm researching Force March, and then I'm also researching Scouts afterwards. I should have done that sooner because I didn't realise you had to research it to actually get one Scout. So I can't really search anything on the map until then. Still, if I let this go on long enough, I might be able to show you Scouting, which would be new to me as well. We'll see how long it takes me to cover everything. I don't get the feeling I'll take a long time to cover everything there is here. Although the game moves at a slow pace, describing what you do in it shouldn't take that long. At least that's my theory. So we've got the industrial tab here. This just improves your resource gathering. If there's ever a picture here, that just opens up a new tier. So if I do banqueting level 1, I'll then get access to hunting level 1. And the tree does seem... Can I have a little look here? Yeah, we can. Yeah, the tree is pretty substantial. Oh, we can zoom out quite a bit here. Yeah, that is not a simple tree. That's pretty substantial. And you get research points, and I believe they generate every day. However, I had extra ones from the bonus pack that I was given, so I've been able to spam it a little bit. And then there's... Oh, actually, you can just stay in this layout if you wanted. It's a little less easy to understand, but you get a better idea of what you're working towards that way, because you can see all the buildings you can unlock and the units. Still, I'll go back to the more simplistic one for now. Yeah, the military one, I can improve my castle. I'll show you that in a second. I can improve my village to fend off against players or AI raiding me. More scouts, etc. Ransacking, force march, pillaging. And then we have the farming, which just says the orchards, the dairy farmers, etc. And then education, which improves your research time, your... What else does it do here? The capacity of your storage, which is kind of what I want to aim towards. So I might just buy that. Yeah, so I am the right rank. I have 8 research points left, so let's add that to the queue. And that should open up capacity. Oh, that was just a capacity update. Alright. And then I could increase my honor. Honor is ranking up related, so, I'll reduce research time. It's kind of silly putting it at the end of my research queue rather than at the front, but I will still benefit from it eventually. So that's the research side. You unlock buildings, research, upgrades, etc. And then you go back to your village and you can build them. Very typical RTS stuff there. You also have this additional tab here, which is your castle. My castle is utterly pathetic because, as I say, I haven't exactly been playing very long. My castle was originally just this, and in 9 hours or 8 hours, 37 minutes, that's real time. This outer layer that I've built with a watchtower that I'm going to put a ballista on and an additional door is going to be finished as well. There are booster pack cards which can make this... In fact, I could show them off now. So let's have a look at booster packs. These are cards I currently have. I have 31. Now, did I have a card that makes castle construction stuff finish instantly? I could have sworn I did. Castles are constructed at a fast speed. I'm not quite high enough rank to use that one yet. Instantly complete buildings. I don't think buildings counts castle related stuff. Wow, wall construction. Nope, that's not letting me play that because I'm not high enough rank. Okay, I didn't want to jump into the card stuff just yet, but since I'm here. So these are all the cards I have. The bottom right number is the rank required to use them. So for example, I can't use that. My rank is too low. I need to be rank 6 and I'm currently rank 4. The ones that I can play are, you know, they're not red. And if you hover over them, they tell you how long they are in effect for. So if I was to use this horse breeding card, scouts move faster across the map and that effect lasts 3 hours. So it's not too important, this one, so I'm just going to use it to show you how it uses. Now I'm currently uploading as I am recording this, so if there's any kind of lag like there is now with the activation of the card, it's sending information to the server. It isn't usually that slow, it's because I'm uploading, my connection is crap. Just to, I say that a lot, but just to be very clear here. So yeah, that's a bunch of cards I have already, and buying the starter pack, or being given the Steam starter pack that I did, included a number of different booster packs. So anything you want to buy in the game, booster packs or premium tokens, which are the things I was mentioning before, you use crowns to get those, and that's different from the in-game currency. So if I wanted to buy crowns, let's just get this, the free-to-play mod out of the way. I hope this additional pop-up window will actually show up. I had a bit of trouble getting this game to appear in OBS. Let's assume it does, but if it doesn't, the lowest price you can get 60 crowns for £3.22, The most expensive one is 3,150 crowns for £102.99, which is very, very steep. Although presumably a saving, because you would get... Yeah, there is every price is discounted slightly, because there's also 1,500 crowns for £51.60, and double that would be more than the price. Anyway, you get what I mean. Hopefully you can see all the options currently available. You can also get free crowns by inviting a friend. The one complaint, I've complained about this before in a free-to-play game I've covered. It's just a pet peeve of mine. I understand why free-to-play games do it, but one of the very early quests I was given, and I can quickly look at the pending quests I have currently. So right now I'm supposed to build 2 buildings. However, I've accidentally burned all my resources, so I don't think I'll be able to do that. But anyway, one of the first quests I got was, here's a bunch of in-game gold and some resources if you invite a friend. I don't like being pressured to invite people to a game. If I enjoy a game, I will tell people about it. I understand why free-to-play games do it, I just don't particularly like it. Also, this up in the top left here is my coat of arms. The reason it's blank is because if I press on it, it opens up a web page to the website for the game, where you can design it. That's fine, I designed one, I was quite happy with it. But when I went to save it, it tried to get me to share it on Facebook, even though I didn't give it my Facebook information, and I don't want to do that, so it doesn't seem to save it unless I'm willing to do that. So that's another thing I'm unhappy with. But then we've also got a chainmail. That's encouraging, just talking to other players. Introduce yourself to another player using the in-game mail. I might do that in camera in a second. I'll just say hello to someone. And then there's also gold hoards. Find a way to earn at least 100 gold in 24 hours. I don't know what the faith resource is for yet. The game hasn't taught me that. But what was I doing? Oh yes, going over the cards. You can also swap cards. And what kind of card packs are there? There's a random pack which costs 10 of the crowns. Now, that's actual crowns, right? That's not... Yeah, that isn't in-game gold, it's crowns. So that's a random pack. It just has 5 random cards. Then there's ones very specific to industry, food, army, defense, and then super random pack, a random selection with higher chance of rare cards, and then ultimate random pack, which has the highest chance of rare cards. So I did start with a bunch because of the Steam Starter Pack I had. I've left 10, what are these? 10 super random packs left by the looks. Actually, no, it's not super random, it's just regular random. Okay, and we're just going to open all of them. Open. Let's see what we get. That might take a little while, I just realised, opening all 10. However, I think I only ever see the first 5 cards, which is a bit annoying, because I couldn't find any way to scroll through them. We'll see if this gets done in a second. I really shouldn't have opened all 10 at once, that's why it's taking so long, I think. Anytime you want to open them? No? You're not going to... I will reiterate, it's because I'm uploading, so my connection to their server right now is horrific. Even though I joined the UK and US mixed server because it was the recommended one for me. Let's assume they're opening. Oh, there we go. There we go. So I can only see these first 5, but it was 5 per pack and I opened 10, so I should have 50. But what do we get here? Master Castle Designer. Instantly complete some ongoing work in the castle. If I was rank 5, I would have loved to play that. Instant Woodcutter's Hut. It's a hut for free. That'll help me towards my quest. I'll do that in a second. I'm already using a woodsmanship card, so I can't use another one yet. Let's see what else we get. See, I'm holding like left mouse to try and scroll, etc. I can't, so I'm not sure how you see every other card you've opened. I think the system is only designed currently to see the content of 1 pack per time, even if you open up more than 1 pack. Because if I go back to my card collection here, yeah, I've now got 80 cards. So you can sort by type, but let me just scroll down. I want to find that one I just looked at, which was finishing. Where is it? That's the only thing with having so many now. Instant Apple Orchard. Place an apple orchard for free. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not sure if it will just instantly let me do it. Is it trying to load my village? Or do I have to go to the village? Let's see, let's go to the village. Oh, actually, is my current quest to build 2 buildings? Yeah, it is. Good. So, Apple Orchard, right? If I go to Apple Orchard... Apple Orchard. Yep, it's free. I already have one, but I don't think there's a problem with having 2. I'm very OCD about this. I want them to kind of be in line. I don't think I have anyone to staff this place. Oh, but my brewery does, because I got that peasant I was talking about, and now a new one will arrive in half an hour. Excellent. Alright. That will build, but whether or not someone will actually do it until, you know, the next peasant arrives remains to be seen. Alright. By the way, if you were hoping to see lots of combat, I did some combat in the tutorial where I was attacked. My castle's basic defences held them off. It's very unlikely anything like that's going to happen unless the AI decides to attack me. I don't think I can freely attack anyone, but I'll have a quick look after I use some more cards. And as I was saying at the start, this is not a, knuckle... What's that expression? I was going to say knuckle riding, that's not... Either way, you're not getting attacked over and over again, although that might be because I'm protected by that new player buff thing currently, so I'm just using these up. Adds a tiny amount of gold to your treasury, lucky gold find. 100 gold added to your treasury. So what I should do is trigger that other quest in a second, and then I'll get that one finished instantly. Let me see, what did I just buy that I can build for free? A stone quarry. Has to be placed next to stone, yeah. So that's going to be there. And then I can build a lumber yard for free, or a woodman's hut. And that can go... Can it go in the tree? No. Placed near the trees, not on the trees. There. So when one of them finishes, that should be my quest done to build 2, right? Yeah, because I built 1, and that was the free one, so that's fine. What other cards? Oh no! Sorry, I loaded a window by accident. Ah, there we go, it counted. Yeah, I forgot if you press the question mark, it opens up their wiki, not something in the game. And that'll give me a few more resources, thank you. And it should open up a new quest of some kind. Scouts 1. Successful foraging trips. And I get some rewards towards my next rank if I do that. Good, I can do that. But let's do the Gold Horde one first. It's because I keep on thinking that's the X, and I just go up there to hit an X, but it's not an X. And then let's find that Add Gold to Treasury card, which was there. Play it. And then that should instantly fill me that quest as well. Well, once it gets used, obviously. Yep, that should be it. So now if we go to quests... no. Maybe I can't cheat the system. I didn't actually check what my gold was before I used the card to make sure it's processed. Well, either way, completes current research. Yeah, why not? Just complete the current research. And then I can gain an extra research point. That's a rare card. You can tell by the spinning Joe. I'm not sure why it's spinning, but it is. Retired farmer. Medium long boost to all food production. That's nice, but I can't use it yet. Let's have the research point, just because. And I suppose I could actually just complete the buildings under my control now. I think you should probably hoard some of these cards until you need them, but also... Oh, could not. Night working, no building. Oh, all the buildings must be done. Increased popularity... popularity from rations. Okay. I will admit, I don't know the full effect of some of these things I'm using currently, but I'm just doing them for the fun. Might as well just use that right now, because that's just free. Here, have 600 wood, why not? And that's here, have some 20 venison. So I might as well use that as well. And then I will go back to the world map, because I believe scouting is now done, because I used that card, so I can check that out. And maybe I can send my peasants to go like attack some wolves and get horribly murdered. Yeah, I think so. I'm not high enough rank to build anything beyond peasants and scouts. That's the other thing. Oh, a few villagers arrive. Yes. Yes. I want the villagers, because then I can have more troops. Technically. They're not really troops, I'm just like giving them pitchforks and saying go out there and kill things. But it'll work. It should in theory work anyway. Scout arrive at the castle. Oh, free scout! Thank you. Oh wait, I think I can only have one though. So that may not work. Yep. Not enough to play because I have one scout. No. Because I already have a scout. But that's good. So now we go back to the world map. In fact, quick look at the village to make sure everything is working because I now have more population. Yeah, I do. Total peasants 15 and 7 of them are unemployed. Get a job, hippies! Do I have any other buildings I could build that I haven't got yet? No, not really. It's a shame. I could build a decoration to keep them happy. Yeah, I could just here have a... Oh, they generate more level up stuff. Fine. Right, let's see what I can do with my scout. So I noticed something I could send my scout to get. Where was that? On the map, some things can appear for... What is this? A salt stash. Or there's also a food stash. Do I want to get salty? Yeah, I do. Oh, what's going on here? That's a player army moving somewhere. I'll have a look at that in a second. Right, so scout stash. I want to send my one scout. I have one scout? Or, I do have one scout, right? No? I definitely have one scout. Or maybe I don't definitely, maybe I misunderstood. Let's have a quick look at research. Scouting is done, so I should have a capacity for one, unless I need to buy it somewhere. Let me see here. Increases number of scouts available, maximum scouts 2. Oh, I probably need to turn one of the people into one. Let me just see here. Yeah, there we go. Scout 0 of 1. How do I buy him? Buy him? There we go. Now I've got a scout. I had to turn one of the spare peasants into it. That makes sense. I really should have worked that out sooner. Oh. Who's that? That's an enemy scout. No. Get it. Get it. Go. I think his is so close that I've got absolutely no hope of getting this, so... Damn you, whoever this belongs to. Scout from... Harold 27. I don't like you now. I should probably send my scout after something else if possible. Why are you dressed like a lady and you're called Harold? I do actually want to know what happens when he gets there first. He's going to get it in 5 seconds, right? So we'll see what happens. Also, I noticed that my couple of tabs are glowing, so that must mean I have to look at them. Okay, he's got them. What am I going to do instead? Go after the meat. There. It's going to take 6 minutes. Oh no, can I not cancel after I've already told him to go get something? Oh, that's fine, it's still there. It's just he got there first, so he might get the spoils. Right. Now there's a wolf lair there, however it's been wiped out recently and I guess it takes a little while to respawn. There is one down there. If I go to attack, what can I send after it? So that's what the battlefield will look like. I have got 15 peasants, most of them are guarding my castle, but what happens if I send them? Can I not send them? Is it because they're guarding my castle, probably? Oh. What, I can place them there? Or there? Why am I blue there, but not there? I don't understand. Click to place peasant. It's not letting me place peasants. Nope, can't place them, unfortunately. Manage formations. Okay, so you can make customized formations if you wanted. I'm guessing because I have them all placed for defense, like if I go back to here and go to my castle. There they all are there. Yeah, that's 15 of them. So I guess that's why I can't attack, unfortunately. And given that I'm protected for 4 hours, placing them all on defense was a little bit silly. Oh yeah, the gold one did count. Good. I just never noticed. Let's just get that. The chainmail one, we might as well just do it random. I could send one to that Harold guy saying, "That's my salt!" Oh, quickly do the scout one though, because I've sent my scout out. What is this Master Forester one? Wood huts, build 3 of them. Oh, I'm 1 away from that, so that's not too shabby. What was this tab? Reports, what is this? Completed quests. See, I've done quite a lot. In fact, yeah, I have been playing for over an hour. I thought I had. So I'm not sure what much else I can show off at this point in the game, given how new I am to. What are these? Bandit camps. Ooh, nasty. That's quite far away. Yeah, trust Aloha to be surrounded by bandit camps. Horrible town. And that's my sphere of influence, I guess. So just like in real life, I'm kind of on a tiny, crappy village on the outskirts of Stirling. That is my favourite part of this so far. The names are all accurate. I can be where I really am in the world, more or less. I'm not sure what will happen when the time for my protection runs out. I mean, I assume if I haven't researched enough defences, I'll just get ganked by the bigger, badder people. Although maybe what do we call it, the parish capital of the area, the player in charge, I think it's a player anyway. Perhaps they're also tasked with defending us, so who knows. But anyway, I think I've shown off more or less all there is to this game, other than the combat. And I wish I had recorded the tutorial now, so that at least you can see what it's like. Castle sieging is kind of like the crux of it, because fighting the AI isn't. It's building up your army and attacking a player's castle, or building some kind of intricate fancy ass castle of your own and then watching people fail to siege it because of how well you've done your placements. Like, obviously I've got wooden walls right now and gates, but you research so much more. And if you want to look into it, go look at the screenshots on Steam or on their website. You'll see what some of the bigger, badder castles look like, and there's some pretty damn impressive ones. So I could build a watchtower here, by the way, if I wanted to. I've got plenty of wood, so I've already built a stone one there, but I suppose I could build a wooden one there, and a wooden one there. And then I could do another stone one. Actually, I probably can't, because these are like, yeah, tons. I really regret building that. And then I can confirm, and then that's going to update my castle. It'll still take ages to build, 15 hours. And I don't have any castle cards I can use to speed that up, I don't think. Can I rank up on camera? Rank up. Nope. To be a serf, I need to have 150, and I have 55. So unfortunately, I can't show you that. Still, this was Stronghold Kingdoms. As I was saying at the start, if you're not into slow-paced RTS games with a focus on sieging, combat type stuff, it's probably not for you. If you are familiar with the Stronghold games of old, this is just a free-to-play online version of it where you're going up against other players all the time rather than the AI. You don't need to start here, as I said. I kind of had a choice, and I decided to just go near where I really am. As promised, and it looks like you can do a lot of stuff even if you're not wanting to put in money straight away, so there's no harm in giving it a try, and that's always what I say when I cover free-to-play games. It's free-to-play. There's absolutely no harm in trying this game. It's also a very small download because I think a lot of it is done server-side, so that's another thing to take into consideration. Ooh, what is that? Is that an enemy, an allied army? This is Tra-la-la-la-la People Killer Village. So, is he attacking someone? I guess he is. I guess so. Okay. And those look like two enemies that just finished raiding a village. Yeah, I do get a feeling there's a layer to this game I haven't got to yet, but this is very much a first impressions series, so therefore I just have to show you my first impressions of the game. I will stick with it to see what happens in the later stages, and also I should point out I have been offered a chance to review some of the other games in the Stronghold franchise. I did this one first because I do like covering free games every now and then, or free-to-play games anyway. The others are not, they're offline affairs. Well, they can be played offline, is what I mean. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little look at a village that's not much bigger than the place I actually live, to be honest. This was Stronghold Kingdoms by Firefly Studios. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, even if this wasn't your type of game. Stay tuned for more Let's Look At's, more gaming stuff in general. My name is Flik. Ta-ta for now, everybody.